Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Sisi here, Owambo. Today is another day and it's a great day. Today is Sunday actually, and after church I decided to show you guys how I am making or how I cook my spaghetti with minced meat. So I think a lot of people don't know how to make spaghetti, and today I have a better way how you can be able to cook your spaghetti and your family will be able to enjoy it. Come with me guys, and I'll be able to show you uh, everything or all the ingredients that you need. Thank you. Okay, so guys, I have my spaghetti with me. Barilla is the best spaghetti you can ever get, and it's very expensive. Actually, you can get it at Carrefour. And I have minced meat with me, and I have, we call it in Swahili dania, so I believe we call it a parsley. Yes. And I have already done my mise en place. I have white onion. I will use white onion. I have parsley sticks. I have ginger. I have yellow capsicum. I have garlic, and I have my sliced tomatoes. And also, you can put your spices. I have here black pepper, and I have mixed spices, especially Tropical Heat. It's a brand that it has good spices. And I also have my strainer, guys. You'll be able to know why I have this strainer. It's when I make my spaghetti or I boil them, I need a strainer. And yeah, so let's start. Now I light my fire. And I have my pot here with the oil. And actually, I'm sorry, before I forget, I will start with spaghetti and I will let you know why. I'll start with my spaghetti. That is my pot with water. And then don't forget to add salt. And don't forget to add oil. So I'll let my water to boil, and then I'll be able to add my spaghetti. So my water is boiling now, and I'll be able to add my spaghetti. Most of the time you can make when they are whole, but for me I prefer to break them once. So now I'll wait my spaghetti to cook. Why I'm doing this is just to separate the spaghetti so the spaghetti will not be sticky. And then I'll let it cook. So my spaghetti is ready now, and this is what I want to show you guys. I have a pot and I'm going to strain my spaghetti, so I'll put it under this pot. So I need the water. I need to preserve the water, and I will tell you what I will do with the water. So I'll strain my spaghetti now. They are ready. So after straining my spaghetti, this is actually where most of the people don't know about it. When you strain your spaghetti, make sure you strain completely, and you need to reserve the water. The water, don't throw away. So I'll reserve it, and I will be able to put my spaghetti cold water, under running cold water. Why I'm doing this is because I don't want my spaghetti to be sticky. So you make sure you make your spaghetti to be cold under running water. Until the spaghetti is completely cool. So now you can be able to see, guys, like my spaghetti. Let me show you. This is how I want it. You can be able to see now. They are one by one. They are very nice, one by one now. They are not sticky. So this is the secret of making a nice spaghetti. So I'll still make it cool completely. And that is the reason you need a strainer. So now my spaghetti are cool. I'll leave it to the water to drip slowly, and then I'll go and show you how I'm making my I'm making my stew. So this is my pan already. I had put white onion. As you can see, white onion with the parsley sticks. It's smelling very good. So the white onion, don't let it burn, but let it brown. So after that, I'll be able to add my meat. I'll be able to add my minced meat. And you have to make sure your minced meat, because it's cold, make sure you try to separate it. And so I'll be able to mix it. So I'll leave it to cook for a while. And while I'm waiting for it to cook, I'll add my ginger. So this now the time to add my spices, black pepper, and mixed spices. And then I'll add salt. Oh, sorry. Guys, the meat is smelling so nice. This is beef. So I'll let it cook for a while. And meanwhile, guys, I have my pineapples here. So I'll be eating my pineapples, fresh pineapples from Kenya. Very sweet. So now is the time I'll add my tomato and yellow capsicum. And lastly, I'll add my parsley. For me, I really love colorful food. I love to color my food. And I'll able to add a little of water to make it so that I can be able to get the stew to eat with the spaghetti. And so I will be able to cover my minced meat, and then I'll show you my final result. So I'll check my meat, my stew, if it's ready. It's really smelling so nice. And so this is what I wanted to tell you guys. You remember the spaghetti water I drained? So in order your meat or your stew to be thick, you need to use the water. So I will use that kind of water. I'm not going to use too much, and I will pour it. I'll add on my beef and so every time you need to taste your food if the salt is okay and the spices. Yeah, the salt is okay. And I will wait for it to cook again for a while, and then I'll be able to show you how I make my spaghetti. So my beef is ready now. I will be able to remove it. And now I have my pan here, my pot. Now I want to make spaghetti, and then I'll put oil. Don't put too much. And then I will add margarine, or if you have butter, you can put butter. It's the best one. So the reason why I'm mixing oil and butter or margarine is to avoid the butter to burn. Then I'll be able to add garlic. This is garlic. I'll add here inside my oil. And so don't let it burn. So what I want to show you guys, the secret of making tasty spaghetti is when you put oil, butter and garlic. So you remember guys, before I strain my spaghetti and I reserve the water. Here is the water. So this water is hot, it's still hot, or you can warm it. And then meanwhile, when my pot is getting hot, I'll be able to pour this water again on the spaghetti. Remember, I cooled down my spaghetti. So now I'll be able to, if you can be able to see. So I poured again the water, the hot water, to the spaghetti to let the spaghetti ziachane. In English, I don't know. Yeah, to let the spaghetti separate nicely. Now, I'll pour my spaghetti to the pan, to the hot pot. And I will be able to, normally I do it like this. Or if you have a tongue, you can be able to use a tongue. Mix it nicely, and not forgetting to add salt. So for me, I prefer like this because it's much easier on me. You mix it. Make sure your pot is deep. Remember, I had put oil, margarine, and garlic. Don't let the garlic burn. Just let it brown. Or it's really good when the garlic is still white. Like the garlic is not yet cooked. It's really tasty. For those who don't love garlic, you can let it brown. Yeah, and so my spaghetti is ready to serve. And now guys, I'll transfer my spaghetti to a container. Let me use the wooden spoon. And here is my and so this is how my spaghetti looks like. I'll be able to serve it. You can either use a tongue or you can use this one. And so now let me show you closer I'll show you closer how it looks like. I'll show you guys. So this is how my minced stew looks like, and this is how my spaghetti looks like. You cannot see the ginger. You cannot be able to see the garlic, but it looks so nice. And this is the stew. And I want to serve here. So I'll serve my stew. And so my spaghetti is ready to eat. I'll show you. Let me zoom and be able to see what. So this is how my spaghetti and minced meat looks like. It is so colorful and I love it. I love it. I love it. If you have cheese, you can be able to add cheese on top. But I don't have cheese. So I want to say thank you guys for joining me. Try this meal. It's so delicious and nice at home. And thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye.